You are warm through time, the thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, in verse it's made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You have always been the new you. You want to beat this true. You we stand around while you dream. We can almost hear the words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You give us the permission in your regulations. We wait in the stains. The word that describes in this is protected. Repeat the word, repeat the word. The name of the sound. It resonates in your house. After the song, time for applause. We build unto you until nothing remains. The air cracks, the truth will emerge out of you. You're a home, you remind us of home. You are taking your boss with you. All hair must be eaten. But the conceptual reality behind this reality, you want these waves to drag you away. After the song, time for applause. This cliche is death all the time. Breaking the fifth, the second, the third, the fourth wall, the fifth wall. No floor, no floor, no floor, no floor, no floor, no floor. You fall. How do you say insane? Hurts to be happy. A earworm is a tune you can stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yes. Just plastic. So safe and nothing to worry about. Funny, the last hex break now. The hole in your room is a hole in you. You came and we let you through the hole in you. You have always been there. The only child, the only child. The copy. The orange peel. The old picture is you holding the picture. When you hear this, you know you're in the new you. You want to listen. You want to dream. You want to smile. You want to hurt. You don't want to be. Happiness comes.
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
The Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming, when she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director? on the desk?
I'll take care of it.
Did you hear already? We have a crisis on our hands. Yes, rather serious actually. Helen, Miss Marshall, called in sick today. She was taken to the hospital. Get moving!
I'll get it done right now.
Pick it up.
I'll do it immediately. I'll take care of it. I'm on it.
Do your job.
Right away, ma'am.
Fine. Now get out of here.
Glad to be of assistance.
I've got nothing more for you.
Anything for the Bureau.
Time is money.
I can fix it. I'll try harder.
You're dismissed.
No problem.
That'll be all.
My pleasure.
You can't find good help these days.
Right away. Right away.
You're dismissed.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Get moving.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
The nerve of this woman. Who does she think she is?
Better her than me.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. So you're the new girl, right? Well, welcome to the Bureau. We're glad to have you on board. And you should be proud. We do very important work here. Oh, and don't worry about starting at the bottom. I wasn't always the director, you know. My bureau career began as a lowly agent. Those were the days. I never dreamed I'd one day be sitting here, an old man in this big chair. Like they say, when you're pushed upwards, you end up out of your comfort zone. Please, take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good. You better...
What is happening? I don't like this. No, This isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, where are you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here. Where am I? What is this?
You're late.
I want it end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
I've got nothing more for you.
Don't let it go to your head.
That'll be all.
That'll be all.
Fine. Get out of here.
Don't let it go to your head.
Get moving. We haven't got all day.
Doesn't she know how dangerous the old director is? He's unstable. He'll tear her apart.
She's going to the old director's office. They've been working together. She's really it.
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
We've been invaded. I must act. I have a plan. An answer. I'll take the slide projector to the nostalgia department. I'll turn it on. I'll bring the hiss in. I'll fix this. I can hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. He was the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn things. They didn't listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again. They're either dead or they're monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally. The Nostalgia Department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took it. A memento. In Ordinary. After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all. I, lost my train of thought. It's confused. Like, somebody, switching channels too fast. But, I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. It, started as a distant whisper. Like something you hear in a dream. Like a faraway voice calling you to wake up. I'd open my eyes with those words still on my lips. See, in the dream they had made perfect sense. But awake they're like a foreign language. Already forgotten. Then the sense of loss hits. Like losing a child. Like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song. A poem. A prayer. That would light up my world and make me break through. Make all this pain worth it. Something once lost was found, and it made a home in me. A spring with, like, waves, carving, making me see. And it grew until it filled me. And I receded deeper into myself, into this office, locked in this oldest house, which is my aging body. I stared in awe through the people, and I was filled with knowledge and made better. You know, I often feel like I'm being watched. Yeah, like there's someone watching me. They can see me, but I can't see them. I remember it was like this dream I had last night. See, there was this man, here, in this very room, and then sometimes he was a plumber, unclogging the drain, and because there was a fish stuck there, yeah, a big fish. But sometimes he was an old god, you see, and he had put the fish there in the first place to keep the waste. There was rising waste from leaking out, so he was he was conflicted, but he knew many things, but he was also sort of senile, like me. It was more like a riddle or an omen. It wasn't a very good one or an interesting one, but I get so confused so easily. It's so very hard to follow everything that's happening.
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The Hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the Hiss. The Hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The Hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. Fuck this shit! I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I need my gun.
You are a worm through time. The Thunder Soul distorts you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
Time to take control. Well, gotta say, being mentally possessed to do office work really was being my own personal hell. Hello, useless shelter. I would say that, it's a displeasure to see you, but for once, I'm kinda glad to see you. What you have? Fucking nothing! Good to see that even in this personal hell created by an Eldritch monstrosity, you're still as useless as ever. I gotta tell you, had my mind fucking possessed wasn't cool. That thing was getting inside places that, no one dares to go inside. For their own sanity. The hiss stared at my browsing history, and the browsing history stared back.
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what.
The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything.
This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
I mean, you never opened any of the other doors before. Only opened the pointing down black triangle. I am reminded that the spiral... Where's the spiral? There we go. The spiral is where the letter that belonged to Alan Wake came from, so maybe behind this door is the dark place. Perhaps, who knows? Around one constant they revolve. Visit ordinary where nothing is. Nothing is, at all. There's nothing. It's gone. It's all gone.
Really?
This is so weird. But it is my head. You're such a weirdo, Jesse.
And he was never heard from again. Oh, that sounds like me. Oh, hello, me.
Grow brighter around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand.
Probably not.
Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the Hiss.
I called it.
Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the Hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Jesus, the board. The board. We're losing the board. Oh no. Shit. Things are getting dire.
My sister had this dream. Bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan.
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
Save this, you filthy asshole.
You all war through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes, white comes, but yellow and red now.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Power boost. You need to help me, board. And here they come. Is that the best you can do? You are on the new management ship. That the worst you can do? You send me a couple of low-level gooms? Come on. At least pretend you're trying to entertain me. Nice try. If that's your worst, I can't even see your best. Special delivery. Espresso. You belong to me now. Work for the director again. We done? Or you guys want a little bit more? Because I assure you, I'm a fucking infinite fountain of violence. Dylan, it's time I kick your fucking ass. Your ass is not grass with me. Your ass is a toxic dump. Now, stop being an asshole.
And the truth will find you.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Those are the good news. Well, the board basically said, "Good job. We'll be watching your career with great interest."
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
Truly, an arc has been completed. Oh, I guess this is the look we're going to face the world with, huh? I must admit, not a big fan. We are immediately changing back. Okay, my first order as the director, well, I mean, the director after facing a crisis, is getting rid of the useless shelters, but we're not going to remove them. We're going to keep them for entertainment purposes so people can point in them and laugh on them every time they pass by. So we're gonna have the actual shelters and the useless shelters, but there is a twist. We are not gonna say which one is the useless shelter and which one is the shelter. So people are going to have to see if the joke is not on them. It feels good to be director.
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss with one thing. I heard you closed the hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. And if we could just flush out the stragglers.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, no, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this.
Yeah, we can maybe try to find a way to make them a little bit more practical to wear. I don't know. Feels like there will be a way to make the technology a little bit better. I mean, we're dealing with technology limited by the oldest place only accepting like at most 70s technology, so I guess there's that.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating
No biggie.
them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... yes!
Pope just accepted every other competition and maybe member that was better than you is dead. Don't look a gift horse in the freaking mouth.
Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Well, that arc was complete. Okay, let's see what we have now. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Fascinating.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives.
I mean, I already have the hotline, but I guess we are going to need a new... We're gonna need something more direct. There you go. Now this is perfection. Yep, let's just stick with this. Way better. So let's just quickly see what the board has to say to us.
There's no way this happened by accident.
You know, people.
Marshall's coming back. It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
I hope you're right.
Hey, Dylan.
I'll be here waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
We're saving this for the sequel.
You wake up.
Really depends if you're gonna have a sequel. He is basically the Dylan that's both alive and dead. It all depends if you give us a sequel, assholes.
You heard the director stop the hiss, right? Sounds like she can really handle things.
Finally, someone had the balls to take the fight to them.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
Oh, sorry, you said something. I was just considering changing the seats. I mean, we're gonna need to change some things up around here. And our first move is to just say fuck it and remove these stupid seats. Hopefully
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline.
Did he now?
I have a feeling he and Trench will be the only callers from beyond.
Uh-oh, he foundation. Of course it is.
Problem in the Foundation.
What did they
That was
do?
Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
I mean, sure, we could. But let's face it, I think that people are anticipating a different sort of adventure now. But for the sake of just seeing what this is all about.
Dark. Quiet. Trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door.
Really now?
Okay. Let's try opening it.
Now this is the payoff. Whoa.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Maybe they're here just to celebrate your birthday. Surprise!
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
I gave you the clue. Wow, that rock just moved by itself. very erect rock.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
I mean, she would, but you see, there's kind of an issue that we have no idea what the fuck is going on. More than usual.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. It's something else. Walls crawl, walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this. We find it 1 week after he's buried.
Wah.
He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son. The supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
What a nerd. But I wonder what this is all about. I thought, you know, we only had maybe the Alan Wake stuff, but now we seem to have even more stuff. I love stuff. Whoa. Wow. What an asshole.
The Foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How is she on the hotline? Unless...
Oh no.
She's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
I mean, we technically just met her, but yeah, she really looked tough, I guess. Oh, that's laughable. We had to recycle our enemies. Okay, look, I'm not even sure if I want to explore the Foundation just yet. Unless we get, like, I don't know, maybe a new weapon or something around here. Nope, definitely doesn't seem like it's here. There's only red sand and a lot of insecurity. Mostly from me. The red sand, I mean. I don't know where the insecurity comes from. But you look at that. Not putting up with your bullshit now, Hiss. Yeah. Cleansed. Consider your ass cleansed. Okay, let me just look at a few things. Well, I still only have like 3 untapped potential, so I wish that game would just give me like a few more. Just one more. Oh, I might just well like update like the peers and actually no. Okay, well, we're gonna update the grip. Look how pretty it is now. Now that thing looks like you can do some serious damage. I mean, more than you could before. Refund chance on hits. Let's have these on standby. I hope you don't mind. Hey, ooh. Ever seen guys before?
Now.
Well, I guess they needed to bring some variety to this DLC. Relocation order. Tom has good news. North Moon. I knew it was you, Barry. Okay. You guys can read this. Read that if you want. All I know is that, you know, shit got real. You know, as they usually do with me as the director of this house. You know, gazers in games, they either damage you or they serve as a, like, jumping pads or something. I'm glad that the game is at least specifying it. Ah yes, the pit to the infinite. Yep, don't think I can do this. I mean, maybe I can. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Foundation, Mr. Wilder. Consultant with one chamber with weed eyes covering every inch of his walls. Strange black pillar, kind of looks like one of the cross. Found a weapon, the number of the gas. Carefully, this guy's exposed now. Yeah, I agree, actually. It was like, you know, you're just begging for everybody just to grow a little cookie, you know?
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau.
Oh, that's not good. Ah, God damn it. Shit, I thought I had time. Okay, come on, just load up, load up. I at least want to see what this is all about, you know? But yeah, don't even like bother. Just like possessing the enemies. I mean, I don't know why I keep doing it. I just love doing it. I love stripping the free will of things, you know? Oh, he fell off. There, down he goes. The ultimate solution, just send a rock at him. Just throw a rock. Usually that works.
I wish I brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse!
Damn it.
The director!
Of course it's her. I mean, why is she just ominously walking away?
Whoa. This place is huge.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
One confusing shit at a time. Come on. This is the worst. I just want to know what it was about. Well, I guess I'll never know. Thanks, game.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol, placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
You know. This place had a taste, it liked the taste, and decided that, you know, just eating all the humans at once would be a little counterintuitive. So, the smart thing would be to just befriend them, so you can eat them later. Ley lines. Okay, seems like we're literally all about exploring the origins of the oldest house, which is now pretty cool. But you know, this is not exactly my priority right now. Ooh, have a new ability.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Okay, is this a legit question? Oh. So I can choose the powers. Ooh. So either I can summon these crystals or I can destroy them. Is that the right idea? One second. Okay, so let me see. I mean, this seems not exactly useful. For combat, at least. I mean, why couldn't the board just give me both? But yeah, let's... Oh, well, let's go with this one. Why not? Well, here it goes. I mean, I guess this allows for an easy traversing around. I mean, not exactly something that would be useful in combat, but okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I gotta admit, that is pretty cool. Like sticking a pinprick crystal on their ass. Take that, board. Think I'm gonna do your stupid ass challenge? There we go.
Let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside.
At the very least.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah, I guess it should be easier. Should be a little bit more basic. Or maybe not. Oh well. It's cool and all, but we gotta leave this for later. Because I did promise that we would go after a certain mission after this is over. A dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. Okay, something about the sector elevator.
Good to see you, man.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Man. It's Alan. A drowning man. He's calling for help. Her help. Oh, this is ominous. Oh, this is a little bit better. So, no. We're on the right track.
Anyone here?
Guess not.
If someone didn't immediately answer to the hello, either there's no one here.
A lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Either there's no one here, or there's no one friendly. Missing agents. Uh-huh. Early investigation. Okay. KC inquiry. The request came through an FBI agent asking for our files on Bryfos, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, as some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Alan wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking to. But what's your opinion? Let's give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Oh man. What does it mean? What does it all mean? What does it mean? There's increase in cases, task force, we don't damn staff, the curriculum. Wait. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hardman thing and the ones who left for our department after Kirkland quit, might have kept me up. Hartman. That's the name of the doctor from the lodge in Alan Wake. What does it mean? Keystone? Alright, target, center board, we didn't find any signs here. Roma, Carmeral. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the ordinary case, but that was just the adults. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. Okay, I guess that explains why there are no people here. Maybe, who knows? Perhaps. Uh-huh. Ethics investigation. I mean, I'll quickly like read the documents and see if they are necessarily useful or like relevant to what we're doing. Because a lot of these stuff seems to be more related to the stuff to the Bureau itself, rather than, you know, anything related to Alan Wake itself. Resignation. Okay. Seems like things are pretty dire in this particular sector.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint. Reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Oh man. Okay. So did Alan write this? What I mean is, did Alan write this whole situation? Like, is this one of his attempts of escaping the dark place? It could be. Cauldron Lake update. Happened again. Third time this year. Something certain has it out for our could be raccoons. The locals certain complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I got a Bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at Lake House Research Station. I'm not supposed to effectively keep an eye on Lake if they won't let me see any data. Hell, I don't even know what they are searching out there. We need to petition them again to share the info with investigation agents. It's only a matter of time before this hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anybody at HQ asks why the Bryfalls reports are a little dead this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest some raccoon traps.
Underhill. I mean, there's Dr. Underhill. I mean, seems to be exactly what I expected. Some stuff that is related to what I wanted to see, and some stuff that isn't. Mr. Kenner launching the director, Zachary Trench. Change. Aggressive when other side has been observing the issue and providing it. Notable between Darth Dawes and witness. Extra ring, a captain side. Yep. Trench was infested, infected, rancid, invaded. Attendant sector better trained. Petty internal investigations gone past notice. We're warm. Oh, okay. We're just rubbing in on the fact that, you know, the good director was a little bit on the crazier, possessed side. Uh-huh. Wow.
There. Now that gate should open.
As simple as that. The purpose of investigating acts to examine as one, deaths of a lot of agents. Every 3 days show no fault. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause. Research notes on the civilian named Alice. The logs found in secretary's daily routine. Their features were changed. Taking us to the same idea. Looks they miss his presence as well. The spaceman's escape. Okay. So Alice was here? In the bureau? How did she even know about the bureau in the first place? What, did a fucking dark presence told her?
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
No shit. Last organization of Deca's Planet's Caution. Last pictures. Out an item. Chester. Blast. Repair. Okay. Well, you know the drill. 1, to stab my eye. 2, to get the other.
Do we know each other?
And 3, to wake.
This feels familiar.
Okay, not sure if you guys can listen to me. Can you listen to me? Okay, you can. I'm glad that I was able to like get the stream before it ended. So it seems like the game my whole computer just shut off. That used to happen a little bit when I played Control, but I thought that stuff was over with. But you know, like he decided to make kind of like a comeback. But anyway, let's try to go back to what we were doing. But before, I just need to check something real quick. Just hold on. Okay, maybe that won't happen again, so hopefully it will not happen again, because it was just working just fine. So maybe it was just a bad example. But yeah, while the game loads, I am just pondering to myself, did Alan use his ability to like write this encounter? Maybe? I mean, he's been in the dark place for like 10 years. Maybe at this point he was able to think of something up? Okay, fingers crossed that it won't happen again.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane.
Zane?
There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
No, it can't be. You can't be Zane.
You need a drink.
Why do I feel like I'm...
Darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
No, that can't be.
And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
He was a poet. He was a goddamn poet. And, you know, Alan did mention a double. Oh, no, no. Please don't be who I'm thinking it is. Damn it. Well, it's nighttime here for the first time. That's a little bit foreboding. I don't think we should be destroying any sources of light. I am just saying. Not a good moment. Go away. Oh, that's not good.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change. Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman.
Wasn't he just taken by the darkness before? Last time we saw him? Good times.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay. Violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC. Brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Oh no, please don't tell me. You are suggesting, okay. So from what I understand, Hartman, that old bastard from the first game, somehow he wasn't killed by the darkness. I'm gonna assume that Alan was able to retcon his death by the darkness, by the dark presence. I swear it was kind of like red for a second there. So, you know, but he remembered the events of the game. It's red again. What the fuck is outside? But he remembered, and you know, he was power hungry. He wanted to. Yep, it's becoming red outside. He wanted to have the power of this darkness, so he jumped into Cauldron Lake, was taken by the dark presence, and became a host, a Taken. And he was brought to the FBC after he was captured, and he got free, and he killed everybody in the investigation sector. But then, you know, they were to contain the dark presence there. But then the resonance happened, aka the hiss got out. So what happened is that Hartman willingly decided to allow himself to be altered by the hiss. So what we're seeing here, well, not seeing yet, but what we being described here is the image of Hartman now being some sort of disturbing fusion of the darkness and the hiss. That is horrifying. Okay. So Hartman is the big bad of this, that disgusting bastard.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
Maybe he wants you to be the protagonist of his new horror story. I mean, Alan's sanity hasn't been, you know, in the best place. Oh Christ, what is that? What the hell? Not sure if that's a glitch or what. I mean, maybe. Maybe not.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
Nope.
Do I even want to know?
Probably not. Yeah, let's just claim the control point. Vigorous dodge efficiency. Oh. Can't get it. I'm screwed. Oh, the useless shelter. Good to see an old familiar face here. Oh, another mod that I probably can't get. Not even sure I even opened these things at this point. Hey, hiss.
already in here.
Why wouldn't they be? Confiscated motive. Wow, that's a cool name, I guess. Seize, reload, efficiency. Good gossip. Okay. All right. I get it. Except I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have this on standby. I hope you don't mind.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you here while I explore, but you know, I'll come back to you, little light. Hartman's arrest. Victims: Wake, Alan, Anderson, Tor. Oh. Agent Remy. Kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Branching of the Ash Act, 6 counts. Except the Anderson brothers. I wonder if Barry's gonna get mentioned at any point. Oh, yeah, there was an... One of these names kind of match to the, you know, the patients that we saw in the first game. Really? I can't, with all my powers, I can't destroy these? Well, that's a little, like, undermining my power. But thank you, I guess. Oh.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Yes, pretty much. Hold on, I have a solution for it. We know how this works. Let's just say we are professionals.
Burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Yep, pretty much. A strong source of light is all it takes. The mold is here as well. My god, this is a free-for-all, isn't it? Yeah, shaded facet. Well, the genre didn't ask, but you know, I'm cleaning house already. Do I get something? I mean, I did pop the zits. Oh, there's one. Oh well. Oh well. It's a living. Hartman, you motherfucker. Come on, you motherfucker, show up.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
Okay. What do you mean, Alan?
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both change what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Oh. Oh, how lovely. I know what to do. I knew I shouldn't have left that little light behind. Wow, there are some sources here. Thank you very much. Ego limit summary. Paranormal entity aka the Shadow is an aggressive something consisting of three known types. A. Localized manifestation of sentient capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well exerting of its surroundings. Share individuals, human bodies, but the Shadow become more aggressive, but do seem to remain some of the previous selves. Faded objects. So this is the name of the dark presence in here, the Shadow.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
You old fool. God damn, what a stupid moron you are. Black market. Let there be light. Oh, crap. they fly now. They fly now. Oh, some janitorial work.
Plants in here have died standing up. Lighten them up.
Ah, more plants. All right, let's go make some new friends.
The air in here is getting bad. The vents, they are full of mold shit. It's not good for you. Headache, nausea, oldness, depression. How can you tell when you are in? Eleveteen home. Kysytän nyt saatana päästä eroon. Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city. Said the whole way. Like tar, but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
I'm good at doing that. Good flashlight and that thing will just not be around anymore. Ah, we can construct a new weapon. The surge fires adhesive munition that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expires. So it's a grenade launcher. I see. I see, Steve. Oh, anyway, I'll go into the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. And we're back. And damage against enemy armor. You know, why not? Last radius. Let's go really destructive on this shit. That does allow for more strategic approaches. Perfect.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Okay, maybe we should just stick to the light. Maybe we need a light source. Oh, that's not good.
What? What is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go! I don't like the light. I can use that.
Come on, you bastard. Lights, camera, and more lights. Oh!
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my rights. It's not a crime trying to
and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is people who are way out of control. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman brought in. Since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote
about.
We know what it is.
Okay, good. So yeah, I was just looking to fill out my weight collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadow zombie.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever, listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time and no one is pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off for warning, Mr. Master. But this is going on your record, so one more screw up and our next chat won't be so fun.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
Oh, he was lucky. He sure decided to test his luck one more time. Ooh. Okay, no time to enjoy in the 80s.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
Sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
Delivery? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off and I could move out of my parents' basement. I may even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
No shit. I'm ending the session.
Ma'am? What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out. Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
I don't know why people are making it so personal. Right. I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's just gonna talk forever,
Can't always
isn't he?
make it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She has a couple of kids. I met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment. She gives Alfred his dinner.
Anyway. Now that I'm done listening to him. Oh. But anyway, guys, I feel like this is a good point to stop for now. So, I won't give my final thoughts on Control as a game as a whole. Until we're finished at least with this DLC. I'm not sure if I'm going to complete the Foundation DLC, but you know, we will see. But I'll definitely finish this one. So I'll keep these thoughts for Control as it is. I really enjoyed it, the vanilla game that is. And now for this DLC, the Alan Wake DLC, I'm really enjoying it too. I mean, clearly it can, like, Alan Wake and Control always kind of were able to match together in terms of lore and ambient and setting. I don't know, one just comes into the other and completes the other. It feels like a Jenga tower, something that builds upon the other. And I'm really glad that they decided to go this direction, because it makes the universe feel a whole more alive or more interactive. And you can see that Remedy has some real passion for Alan Wake. This is why they bother even like bringing him back. You know, they literally bought the IP from Microsoft, because Microsoft apparently wasn't interested in making any more Alan Wake games, but Remedy surely wanted to keep doing more. So they bought the IP, you know, that technically they created, and you know, now it's theirs. Now they can make this actually pretty intriguing and expansive universe with both franchises together. But anyway, there's a lot of implications, like Alex Casey, Hartman, and I don't know. I saw that reference about the Christmas lights. Like, Langston just dropped a lot of references to Alan Wake, the gameplay, with the lantern, the flashlight, the flare gun, even the Christmas lights that Barry was using. You know, I like little references like that to what came before. Again, it just really makes me feel all smile inside. You know, it feels like a reward for experiencing these games before this one. But anyway, I'm really curious to see how this go next, and I'm really glad to see Alan has returned after so many years, and you know, almost a decade inside the dark place, which is like, wow. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos and streams. I appreciate each one of you. Check out the place, the server where you always welcome, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hank out.